Hey now, cats, we're back again this week on the Balls from Ellwood show. And I am here with the man, the myth, the motherfucking legend,
Oh, cool.
Devon Kay from Devon Kay and the
Yeah,
Solutions. If you know Balls, you know I love Devon Kay and the Solutions. So we came tonight. I mean, you're on the tour, right?
yeah, last night of our
We're on the
tour with
last
Big
night of
D.
the tour, and he did it right up here at Mahal's.
Mahal's,
Whatever the fuck it's called.
Yeah.
It's a great venue, though. I gotta say, their food was slamming. There's a fucking bowling alley. There's a little record store. There's a diner. I think you could get a $2 hand job in the back. I think
slice of culture.
Yeah, seriously,
Yeah,
it is.
yeah,
It's really.
love it.
But anyway, I'm here to talk about Devon Kay and the Solutions. They just rocked the fucking house. I'm here to ask him a few questions. I wanted to ask you.
Yeah.
You've been around for a while, and I had actually told you I actually am kind of late to the party, self-admittedly and ashamedly. I didn't hear about you guys till they got on Bad Time Records. How did you meet Mike Sosinski, and how did that whole thing come to be?
I have only met Mike like twice now in person. So we put out a record called Grieving Expectation that ended up on Pure Noise somehow. A real theme of this band is ending up places we have no business being, which rules. But yeah, we ended up on Pure Noise, and I had originally sent that record to Mike from Bad Time, and he said it's not ska enough, and it made me like really like vengeful. For like 2 years, I was like, "We're fucking ska enough," and so then we decided that we were gonna originally call Find a Ska EP the Spite EP, and then Mike was like, "I will put it out, but don't call it the Spite EP." And then now it's out and it's called Fine. Like
Fine,
we did it. Like we proved to you that we're good enough to be fucking. We could do your music, a-holes, but we also are huge ska fans, as you see by all the bands that we tour with, and my encyclopedic knowledge of Real Big Fish. So it's like, yeah, it was definitely time. We're working on another ska EP, right? We're working on a new record, and then we're going to do another 5 ska songs again.
And that'll be on Bad Time Records?
I don't know about that. I'm not sure. That's up to Mike.
Mike, come on, man. You know it has to be on Bad Time. Don't let these cats go anywhere else.
I don't know if it did the numbers it needed to. We'll see. We'll see.
I bought one.
That's right. Hear that, Mike? 1.
How did Devon Kay and the Solutions come to be? How did the band come to fruition?
I guess if we were to use the term fruition, it would be right after Yes I Can't, when we kind of rebuilt the band. It's always been like a self-indulgent project that I do of my stuff. I did it in college. It was like acoustic. Then we had a version with like a violin and a piano, and it's that album is kind of scrubbed off the internet. It's good. I just don't want it up there. And then, yeah, it's just always been my little project that I did when I was along the side of Direct Hit. When I was playing with them, I still am playing with them. We haven't played it a lot in the past like year or so. Either way, I'm rambling. It came to be when all of us met up and we relaunched the group, and that was like 5 years ago. So this has been kind of like 5 years of really hard work to try and get to where we are, and it's nice.
Let me ask you this. Were you always musical? Did you always strive to be a musician?
I did.
Yes. Let me also ask you this. I mean, everybody that likes ska music, I always call it, there's always a monumental moment, that from, they hear something or they go to a ska show, and that's like the Chasing the Dragon moment where you fell in love with ska. It becomes not just a music or a genre, but a part of your life. Do you have a defining moment for that music?
Oh, yeah, dude. The first time I saw Real Big Fish, I saw the man in the Hawaiian shirt with the Elvis pompadour ripping a fucking gnarly-ass solo, and I was like, I want that. I don't know why. It feels very funny. I was just like, that's the coolest shit I've ever seen, and I want to do that.
Have you ever met Aaron Barrett?
Yeah, Direct Hit toured with them, like years ago. And actually playing saxophone for Big D right now is Matt Appleton, who plays in Real Big Fish. Yeah,
that's amazing, dude.
He's filling in, for Big D. So I was cool to see him again. We did like a whole month and a half with Real Big Fish a long time ago.
Wow, man.
So yeah, we talked a little bit. I feel like I was like nervous at the time. I didn't have the shell I have now.
It's like meeting one of your heroes and you get like starstruck.
And then you blow it. Of course, you blew it. So I blew it, and I'm going to make it up one day. All right.
Do you have a process when you write songs? And if you do, can you tell me a little bit about it?
It's just kind of, no, I don't know. I write a lot of songs all the time.
Where's your inspiration come from?
Just anything, really. Just the need. I know that sounds dumb, but I like to write a lot, and we have a lot of output. And I think it helps when I'm like, well, we need a record. And then I come up with all the ideas and then start doing the concepts and then giving it to the band, and then the band alters it. Sometimes the band sends me songs. And yeah, we're always working on stuff. So like, yeah, we're working on an album right now, and then another EP. And it all just kind of is always happening. I feel like if I stop, I only get more ideas that I just write or hum into my phone. I'm like always just humming and writing and doing stuff.
Can you describe to me the best concert you ever played and the worst concert you ever played?
Man, that is really tough on the worst end because I played a lot of bad. Bad as in like audience, or bad as in like my performance. I mean,
no,
like
audience-wise.
Audience-wise,
have you ever had an unruly crowd or got heckled or?
Yeah, actually.
And how do you deal with something like that?
Oh yeah. So I'm from what we talked about. I'm from Pennsylvania. We got to play the TLA, not the Solutions Direct hit a while back with NoFX.
No,
and I made a joke because I was like, I'm from here. I'm home. And people cheered, and I was like, I said something about like, you guys cheered a lot fucking louder, or a lot quieter than Pittsburgh. And then, fuck, dude, they turned on me, man. They like turned on me in a second. I got spit on. I don't want you to like fathom how far you have to spit from the audience of the TLA to get
like
right
Book of World Records
on my fucking chest. And I remember playing and then going like, oh, sorry. And then I was like, oh no! And I was like so mad the rest of the night. So that was maybe, I don't think the show was the worst, but I remember feeling the worst after that. And then best show is really tough. I've been really lucky. Played a lot of shows. I think the latest one I can remember was the fucking place in Detroit that we just played, River Oak. I never get it right. Royal Oak, the Royal Oak Theater with Streetlight Manifesto. That was the biggest sea of people in a long time. That's right. That I've seen like fucking going crazy. It was like 2,500 people. All of them were like dancing and having a good time, and that was unreal. We had no business being there again, so it ruled.
What's up next for the future? You said you're working on a new album?
New music coming out. We were announcing a tour probably, I don't know when this comes out, but we're doing it next week, so it may already have happened. And then we're just gonna keep doing shit. I don't know. The Iron feels good right now. We've gotten some good tours, gotten some cool shit. Hopefully people keep talking to us. And if not, we'll just keep doing our own shit, keep doing our Twitch, keep doing our fucking bullshit. We don't care. We're just gonna keep going, and if you like it, that's good. If not, eat like shorts.
Dude, I fucking love it. I'm gonna ask you two more questions, and they're just kind of goofy, fun questions.
Sure.
Maybe three.
But you got it.
Have you ever had a supernatural experience?
I want to say yeah, but I don't know. I don't think so. My partner, Kat, I've been with her almost 10 years now, and she just swears that she has them all the time. And I'm always like, I love you, totally. And then I'm like, waiting
there has to be a rational explanation.
I'm waiting for mine. And I don't know. I've never been like, sometimes I think I see stuff, but I have cats. I have 3 cats. So I'm like, that's not a ghost. That's just one of my dipshit cats. Yeah.
I have a bald daughter. I have a Sphinx cat.
Oh, nice.
She's my life. Oh my
God.
In fact, I always Izzy.
Izzy?
I always joke like if there was a robber and they had a gun to my stepdaughter's head and a gun to my cat's head, I'd be like, just fucking kill her.
Unbelievable.
And I mean, my stepdaughter are cool. Like she'll know that's a joke.
She'll
know. I'm joking.
Unbelievable. You seem like a jokester. I feel like you've been a joker before.
No, I'm just joking, but I would be distraught, of course. Are you a fan of horror, sir, and do you have a favorite horror film?
I am a fan of horror. I took like a leave for some reason the past couple of years of watching horror films. I think I burnt myself out. My favorite horror film is Funny Games, either version.
I was going to say remake or
both versions are perfect.
I do think they're both very
they're
good.
Incredible. I've never watched a film that's made me feel like shit for enjoying something so horrible, and that is like a level that I just love. Dude.
Man, I recommend one.
Yeah.
Have you seen The Sadness?
No, I've not seen The Sadness.
If you want that feeling, check out The Sadness.
All right, yeah, I like when
you check out The Sadness too out there.
I like when it's aware that you're ridiculous for wanting to watch this family die.
Yeah, here's
Martyrs was up there.
Dude, yeah.
I did like all the extreme shit at once, and I was like, I need like a fucking year and a half off. Like I'm good.
I get that.
Yeah.
I mean, I've actually been.
High Tension, I think, was another one that fucking
dude,
broke me.
I love High Tension, dude. I'm so glad.
Inside, I think was.
Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. Yes, you're watching like all the foreign like videos.
Right. Well, it was just kind of like what I thought was the right thing to do.
I've been a fan since I was a kid, dude. My wife and I got married in the Evans City Cemetery when I lived in Deadwood.
Hell yeah, that's awesome.
Dude, yeah. So like, but I'm always like that's where I'm always chasing drag. I was trying to find that film that makes me feel like you're talking about.
Yeah, it's a rare thing. I mean, I like slashers. I think they're really fun. I can't. what's the one where it's like behind the mask?
Leslie Vernon.
I really like that one. That one may be my favorite slasher.
Do you like Terrifier? Did you get to see
I have not seen Terrifier yet. It looks really. I haven't seen the first one or any of the shorts yet. I haven't seen any of them.
All three of them are great.
That's what I heard. I've heard they're really great. I gotta check them out.
I had David Howard really on my show like years before anybody even cared who he was. Like, art. Oh, it was one of those things where it's like we told each other. We tried telling people for years. We're like, you gotta fucking see Terrifier. This is gonna be the next big thing. And everyone's like, yeah, whatever.
It's like wild.
And now there's like fucking Art the Clown fruit roll-ups and underwear and all kinds of shit. You know, so it's like,
hey, good for them. It's cool to see that kind of movie back. I don't know. We haven't had like schlocky fucking violence and
I love stuff that's like grindhouse. You know,
right? I agree.
It gives you that grindhouse feel. That's why I like it so much.
Yeah.
And not only that, it's kind of weird, and it really probably shouldn't work. But it's like grindhouse, but there's like a little bit of heart, and there's a little bit of story, and it's like all that stuff fused together, and it's really weird because that doesn't even seem like it would work, but it somehow
right. And then someone gets like sautéed.
Yes, exactly. I got one last question.
Of course, yeah.
If you could go back in a time machine and ask young Devon Kay something, or give him any sort of advice or warning, what would it be?
Make sure you fucking get those guarantees. Don't let people short you money.
Always get it in writing.
Always get it in writing. Other than that, man, just fucking, I say keep at it. I just kind of have been doing the same shit since I was like 16. I started touring at 16. I've been playing music for a very long time and very lucky.
Well, there you have it, kids. Yeah. Devon Kay, you keep making them, man.
I'll try.
We'll keep listening to him. Thank you, buddy. Thank you for being on the show.
Thank you for having me.
It was a pleasure meeting you, homie.
Thank you. Oh, my God.
Peace and love.
Peace and love. Now it's done.